All right, guys, I am picking up on two people who are missing each other, and it's like you can't wait for the weekend to be over. Most likely, you guys work with each other or you see each other every day, whether it's during the week. Like, I don't know, it's some kind of situation like that. Maybe you work in the same building, maybe you have kids that go to the same school, you see each other at drop off. I don't know. It's just somewhere that you visit during the week, and when it's the weekend, you can't see your person. I don't know what that energy is all about, but somebody is eager to just to get back to the work week so that they can be closer to you or run into you, see you. Somebody misses your smile. Okay, I know that's really specific, but I feel like it is significant because the more that this pattern builds up, the more that they feel like there is some kind of significant connection to you. And I feel like same with you, like you kind of miss them when you're not at work. And you might find that you're just like, man, can't wait to go back to work to see them. Okay, so again, it doesn't have to be work. It could just be like somewhere where you two are at during the week that lets you see each other. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be work. It could just be a place that you frequent that you bump into one another. Okay, so we have true love, and I think that you two could maybe feel this building, or it's like that's the feeling you get when you lay your eyes upon one another. It's like this really excited feeling of just seeing someone that makes your heart, you know, just kind of catch a fire a little bit here. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, and for many of you, I really have been picking up a lot on a lot of these twin flame connections coming together after you have kind of, you know, maybe settled in another relationship, or maybe many of you are just kind of smack in the middle of your own lives, right? And then, boom, you meet this person and the eye contact just sets your soul on fire. It's feeling like true love for you both, and I feel like it's getting stronger and stronger. What does the universe want you to know about how they feel towards you in this distance as well? Okay, so give the relationship a chance. So work on your partnership. I'm also really drawn to the word work because I do feel like, oh, again, it might be just two people who work together. Okay, you can't wait to get back to the work week. Just being around this person, I feel, makes you happy. And what many of you just, I don't know, may not realize right off the bat is that it makes them really happy too, or like it really excites them. I feel like wanting to get back to the work week as well shows that you two consistently just want to be in one another's presence. Maybe working on the partnership has to do with you two just like kind of constantly plotting like what your next move is going to be when you bump into them at work. It's like, what kind of hint or clue are you going to give them that you're interested? And then I feel like for a lot of you, or a collective of you, you're just like, what the hell am I doing? Like, I'm married. Or like, what the hell am I doing? Like, I'm in another relationship. Like, I'm like rehearsing what I'm going to say to them if I bump into them in the hallway, or if I bump into them at the, you know, front entrance. I don't know, whatever the case is, wherever you guys are bumping into this person, many of you might catch yourself doing these things, but they're equally doing it as well. You guys don't realize it, but like subconsciously you're working on either initiating contact or initiating some way to get to know each other better, and you guys can't help it because you're experiencing this feeling of true love. Okay, let's see what else the universe wants you to know about this love. Okay, what else do you two feel towards one another that's maybe not so obvious? Okay, so we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. So I feel like because you two are dealing with aspects of doubt, like again, I have been picking up on third-party energies, like I was saying, where you two maybe feel like this is something that you should stay away from or you shouldn't be doing, you know? Maybe at times feeling this intense chemistry and then feeling like, what the hell am I doing? And that kind of turns you off from pursuing them or even them with you. But then you guys go back to feeling this true love and wanting to give this a chance. Then the minute you start coming closer towards one another, you experience like that turned off feeling, because it's like, oh wait, I'm in a relationship, or they're in a relationship, or you know what, this is not going to work. Or for even some of you, I feel like a lot of you could be catching yourselves being like, damn, this is so wrong. It's so wrong, but their energy feels so right. Okay, we have make the effort, and then we also have free yourselves for some of you. Okay, and then let go of control issues. Can we see what's at the bottom of the deck? Okay, past life relationship. I feel like you guys have been through this before. Okay? Having to free yourself from something that feels familiar in order to give this a chance, but at the end of the day, that kind of freaks you guys out. Okay, allow the situation to unfold naturally here. I feel like what's going to happen is you guys are going to come to this natural realization that with past life relationship here, for me, when past life relationship comes out, it means unfinished business, especially when karmics are involved, because I do feel like it's just picking up where it last left off, which are, two people who definitely want to be together in this passionate way. And I think the main thing is that, like, it comes out in the open, or that it's not a secret. Okay, and that's why I think for yourself, it's time to take back control. But we do have make the effort, and when that comes out with give your relationship a chance, I feel like you two are going to be prepared to just kind of let this unfold naturally. And maybe that's why you've caught yourselves rehearsing what it is you're going to say to each other, because you can't help it. You can't help it. You can't help but want to open up Pandora's box on this. Otherwise, you would just be avoiding this person at all cost, right? But I'm hearing that, like, the excitement and feeling that you get when you're near them, it's telling you that something big is on its way to you, true love. A lot of you are tippy-toeing around this twin flame experience, and you can feel it. You just don't know how to explain that something big is shifting or something big is occurring. Many of you as well could be trying to stifle the feeling, because it's like, yeah, shit is hitting the fan in terms of, like, maybe you could be experiencing feelings of, like, I don't know, daydreaming about them, right? They're taking up a lot more time in your subconscious maybe than the current relationship that you're in. Oh, some of you could be fantasizing about them. Maybe even during intimate experiences with your current partner, you can't help but think about this person. Stuff like that maybe, just kind of coming up. And again, I do feel like for a lot of you, you just can't help yourselves. How do you feel towards this person? How do you truly feel towards them? Okay, we have separation. I feel like that's how you feel towards them, is that there is this separation between you two, unspoken words. You can feel the distance. Maybe separation too is part of those of you who are refusing to free yourself, right? Because taking control of your life would mean that you would have to be open and honest about the fact that, yeah, I'm falling out of love in my current relationship, or, oh my God, I never thought that I would ever have feelings outside of the relationship that I'm in. Many of you are just like, before your twin flame came in the picture, you were like, holy shit, like I never thought in a million years that I could, harvest feelings for somebody else. It's like I was so secure in my marriage, so happy and, with my family, and it's like, boom, they come in and it's like all of that changes. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you could be holding back on this experience at times, maybe hesitating to want to give it a chance. That's why the unrequited love is there, because, the unrequited love goes hand in hand with the separation. It's like you come close to them and you're just like, no, I can't do this. How do they feel towards you? Okay, so we have that reconciliation energy. Someone from your past is returning, and it's this past life relationship. That's why the connection feels so strong, or maybe that's why many of you are really attracted to, like, the word twin flame. It just feels very familiar, and it explains, or at least helps your heart or your soul, put the pieces together. And it's like many of you may just be drawn to the readings, like they just resonate with everything that you may be experiencing or going through. And I feel like for this particular situation, reconciliation, someone's coming back from your past, like, yeah, as happy as you may be, as happy as you are, with your soulmate partner, with your karmic partner, whatever the case is, you have somebody from your past that's saying, hey, listen, like, are you forgetting our unfinished business? Are you forgetting that you're my true love? And many of you are just like, huh, what do you, oh shit, why do I feel this way about you too? And it's totally effing up, a lot of what many of you feel like you had planned out for yourselves. I felt like there were two cards. Did I put back a card? I don't know. I felt like there were two cards that came out when the cards flicked here, but I guess it's just the reconciliation. But I could have sworn it was two cards. Okay. Was it? And then I put it back? I don't know. I can't tell, guys. We do have stay optimistic, though, just in case, about your love life, okay? And that has a lot to do with, I guess, the whole letting things unfold naturally, okay? So staying optimistic. Many of you are being guided to just let things play out at this time in terms of how you feel towards this person. Don't make any drastic moves here. But I think it's just more of an acknowledging that it's like, yeah, this is probably something real here that's brewing in the background for many of you that are feeling this romantic love with this person. It's like, why would your heart feel so excited, you know? And it is a tough place I am getting, yeah, for many of you to be in, because I am also picking up on this whole, damn, like I was happy, I was grounded, everything was good. How do I explain this to my husband? How do I explain this to my wife? You know, that it's like all of a sudden there is somebody else that's suddenly stepped into my space that is just taking up so much room, you know? Many of you aren't crazy. The reason this feels so hot and heavy is so quick is because the reconciliation, someone from your past is returning. This love is continuing. It's just continuing at this portion of your lifetime. It's like their soul was like, phew, here we go, recognition time, baby. So, yeah, as difficult as it is, you know, it's all unfolding, and, you know, maybe the universe is trying to gently remind you through this reading, like, don't get so stressed out, like, everything will be revealed. You know what I mean? Just kind of go with the flow. Remember to self-care. Remember what's right in front of you, okay? There's no pressure to all of a sudden, you know, start causing towers in your own life. Think sensibly and think logically about what it is you're doing. You know, be honest, move with integrity. If many of you are married, you know, now is the time to decide that, you know, yeah, as much as it's amazing connecting with this person or just kind of having things develop, maybe now would be an honest time to kind of bring this to my spouse's attention, you know? And I know that's easier said than done. Maybe some of us are in situations where you would be like, bitch, are you crazy about bring this to my spouse? But I also know that taking the route of like having an affair and stuff like that, that shit's fucking crazy too, right? But I mean, this journey is about integrity, right? Yan, to play big omanan ko ano ayaw man. Well, that involves also too, you know, like taking on the responsibility of having tough conversations and facing the reality of like, damn, I might have to have my shit together, you know, otherwise why put yourself in hot water? So this journey does teach us quite a bit about ourselves, but I'm going to wrap this up by saying there's definitely two people who are starting to pick up on the fact that, like, yeah, these feelings of excitement of just wanting to get back and see one another, it is definitely brewing and developing into something way deeper here. Okay, this twin flame thing, it ain't to be played with. And a lot of us, you know, I think, you know, truly on the journey, we chuckle when people say they want to find their twin flames, you know? It's hilarious. We're just like, what? No, you don't. You know, because, yeah, you definitely got to take a lot of the heat, you know, the good with the bad on this journey. So that's what I have for you guys for this one. You can find all of the details in my bio about how to get connected with me if you guys ever want to dig deeper or gain clarity into your own personal journeys, okay? I have memberships going. Join me there. There's extended readings, more on the sensual side. And then, of course, I am on Hipsy. If you guys ever want to connect with me, pick up the phone and call me. I will be there for you guys to lean on through, yeah, again, this crazy roller coaster ride of a journey. All right, you guys take it easy. Have a good night, and I will catch you in the next reading, okay? Bye.